Thank you for your statement. It is my pleasure now to welcome Ms. LOREN LEGARDA, Senator, Chairman of the Senate Committees on Finance, Climate Change and Foreign Relations, Senate of the Philippines. Madam, you have the floor.
Thank you. Excellencies, we come to COP23 with a strong call for climate justice, that those who are most vulnerable, who suffer the most from the adverse effects of climate change and have contributed the least to climate change, are empowered and enabled in terms of capacity and finance to fight back. This necessitates not just enhanced ambition, but the steely resolve to act now. The window of opportunity on achieving a 1.5 degrees Celsius of the Paris Agreement is fast closing, and any delay will result in the irreversible. We in the Philippines, a vulnerable nation of 100 million people, you will remember Haiyan in 2013. We are doing our part. Despite all odds, we ratified and became party to the Paris Agreement. We have mainstreamed climate and geotagging in our budgetary process. We have set up a People Survival Fund through legislation, which provides over ₱1 billion each year for local government and community initiatives to fight climate change. We have enacted a renewable energy law 10 years ago and a Green Jobs Act just recently. And we will do much more. We are developing policies on carbon pricing and, yes, green banking. We intend to impose higher taxes on coal. And we are greening our hospitals. Indeed, we are pursuing not just a transition to a green economy, but a transformation on the way we do government and business. We do so with full awareness that the buy-in of the private sector and partnerships with them is indeed crucial. This is what the Sustainable Development Goals mandate. We are tasked here at COP23 to advance the implementation of the Paris Agreement. To this end, we welcome the Talanoa Dialogue and urge completion of work on the residuals of the basic minimums of the Paris Agreement. Loss and damage need to be addressed, and commitments on climate finance must be fulfilled and even scaled up. We must also not forget the fulfillment of the pre-2020 targets and its inclusion in the agenda of the COP. The Philippines ratified the Doha Amendment of the Kyoto Protocol in 2016, and we call on others who have not done so to do so now. In implementing the Paris Agreement, adaptation is key. It is a pathway to resilience and our very own survival. As a National Adaptation Plan champion of the UNFCCC, I commit that I will personally mandate national government agencies and local government units to integrate adaptation measures into their plans, programs, and activities. We will also pursue adaptation endeavors, including on the role of marine resources. I specify local government units because they are at the front lines of the battle on climate change and because at the core of it all, adaptation is local. In our capacity as current chair of the ASEAN of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, the Philippines wishes to highlight the ASEAN Joint Statement on Climate Change to COP23, which, among others, calls on the operationalization of the Adaptation Fund and urges the Green Climate Fund to facilitate and promote direct access of the fund by ASEAN and other developing countries. In closing, Excellencies, we have all heard the saying that, and I quote, "What is difficult is done at once, but that the impossible takes a little longer." But we are running out of time. We have to do both the difficult and the impossible at once. Only then can we truly say that we have fulfilled our obligations to future generations, because only then can we leave a world where life can continue to exist. Thank you.